Yo, what's up guys, Sensus here, and today we're going to take a look at the Legion class preview for rogues. Starting off with the Assassination spec, Blizzard states that first, this is now the only rogue spec with access to poisons and bleeds, making much of your damage a little more delayed but nonetheless massive. In addition, Venomous Wounds triggers based on a combination of bleeds and poisons to accentuate that gameplay. Assassination is home to the most volatile combo building. Mutilate is already effective in this regard, but Seal Fate needed some improvement. It now can be triggered from both hands with Mutilate. So with this change alone, it's pretty obvious that we'll be seeing essentially double the combo points that we're currently getting in WoD with Seal Fate. Now let's take a look at the actual ability changes. Starting off with Garrote. Garrote is going to be more of a damaging bleed ability than just a utility one. Now currently in WoD, Garrote is only usable while in stealth, and it's really only used to silence your target. But in Legion, it'll have a 15-second cooldown, and it'll be usable inside and outside of stealth. Now while you're in stealth, it'll still function as it functions now. You'll still be able to silence your target, but that 15-second cooldown is definitely something that's going to take some getting used to. Mutilate will cost 55 energy. It'll be a melee range ability, and it'll be instant. And you'll be able to attack with both your weapons and deal strong physical damage, and it'll award 2 combo points. So it's pretty much going to function the exact same way as it functions right now. Envenom and Rupture will also function the same way. Envenom will still deal instant nature damage to your target and increase your poison application chance by 30%. Next up we have Seal Fate. It's a passive ability, and when you critically strike with a melee attack that generates combo points, you gain an additional combo point. Next we have Venomous Wounds. It's another passive ability, and you regain 10 energy each time you deal bleed damage to a poison target. Next we have Mastery. Potent Poisons. Increases the damage done by your poisons by 70% with Mastery from typical gear. Blizzard also included one of these spec-specific talents that you can pick up as Assassination, Elaborate Planning. It'll be a passive, and it'll cause your finishing moves to grant 20% increased damage over 4 seconds. Moving on to Combat, now called Outlaw spec. Blizzard states to achieve the Swordmaster fantasy we're going for with the Outlaw Rogue, we're giving them several new and upgraded abilities such as Saber Strike and Pistol Shot. We're also de-emphasizing Stealth, with Ambush being their only remaining opening move. Stealth will still provide its core rogue utility, but Outlaws are more comfortable fighting toe-to-toe with a sword than sulking about. Finally, we're ensuring that Outlaws retain several signature abilities from combat such as Adrenaline Rush and Blade Flurry. These abilities provide a good basis on which to build new and distinct flavor. A wide variety of talents enhance the fantasy further with themes of the Swordmaster, Brawler, or even Pirate. Now let's take a look at some of Outlaw's new abilities. Starting off with Saber Slash, it'll cost 50 energy, and it'll viciously slash an enemy, causing moderate physical damage and awarding 1 combo point. Saber Slash has a 35% chance to strike an additional time, granting additional damage and combo point, and making your next Pistol Shot free. So it seems from this description alone that Saber Slash and Pistol Shot are going to be your 2 main damaging abilities for Outlaw spec, and it also seems that you'll be using Pistol Shot and Saber Slash pretty much in tune with each other. Moving on to Pistol Shot. Pistol Shot will cost 40 energy, it'll have a 20-yard range, and it will draw a concealed pistol and fire a quick shot at an enemy, dealing moderate physical damage and reducing movement speed by 50% for 6 seconds. It'll also award 1 combo point. Next up we have Slice and Dice, and Slice and Dice is another one of those abilities that works the same as it does right now. It'll cost 25 energy, and it will still remain a finishing move that consumes combo points to increase attack speed by 40%, and it will last longer per combo point. The next new ability that we have is called Run Through. It'll cost 35 energy. You'll be able to use it between 1 to 5 combo points, and it'll have an 8-yard range, and it will be a lunging finishing move that causes damage per combo point and also has increased range. So it seems that this ability will not only be a gap closer, but it'll also deal some pretty solid damage as well. Combat Potency will also remain the same. It'll remain a passive that causes your offhand attacks to generate 15 energy, and slower weapons such as swords will still increase the chances of this effect being triggered. Next we have Ruthlessness. It'll remain a passive, and it'll cause your finishing moves to have a 20% chance per combo point spent to grant an additional combo point. Next up we have Mastery, Main Gauche. It'll cause your main hand attacks to have a 44% chance to trigger an attack with your offhand that deals minor physical damage. Next we have one of the Outlaw spec specific talents called Quick Draw. It'll be a passive ability that causes your free uses of Pistol Shot granted by Saber Slash to generate an additional combo point and deal 50% increased damage. And finally, last but certainly not least, we have the Subtlety rogue changes. Blizzard states that as the true masters of stealthily gameplay, we've pushed Subtlety further towards making heavy use of stealth as their primary combat mechanic. The new version of Shadow Dance allows Subtlety to weave in and out of stealth rotationally. Meanwhile, Shadow Strike provides incredible mobility for attacking from stealth. Finally, to further reinforce the matter of their relationship with Sinister's shadow magic, Subtlety makes use of a new ability called Nightblade, which applies shadow damage over time. Now let's take a look at the first new Subtlety rogue ability, Shadow Strike. It'll cost 40 energy, have a 30-yard range, and requires stealth. It will cause you to appear behind your target and deal strong physical damage and award 2 combo points. So this ability seems like it's going to be a combination between Cloak and Dagger and Ambush. Next up we have Backstab. It'll cost 35 energy and it'll cause you to stab the target, causing moderate physical damage. And this damage will be increased by 30% if you use it from behind. It'll also award 1 combo point. Next we have the new ability Nightblade. It'll cost 25 energy, it'll be usable between 1 to 5 combo points, and it's going to be a finishing move that infects the target with shadow energy, dealing shadow damage over time and reducing movement speed by 50%. Damage and duration increase per combo point. Next we have the same old Eviscerate. It'll cost 35 energy and be usable between 1 to 5 combo points, and it's going to be a finishing move that disembowels the target, dealing increased damage per combo point. Okay, next up we have Shadow Dance. It's going to be a passive, and it's going to cause your finishing moves to have a 20% chance per combo point to activate Stealth for 3 seconds. This Stealth will not break when you auto attack or take damage. When this effect occurs, a Shadow Decoy will appear nearby, confusing your enemies. Now for PvP it's going to function a bit differently. It's going to work pretty much the same as Subterfuge works right now. It's going to allow you to use Stealth abilities, but you're not actually going to be able to enter Stealth. Next we have Shadow Techniques. It's going to be a passive, and it's going to cause your auto attacks to have a chance to generate a combo point. Next up we have Mastery Executioner. It's going to increase the damage done by your finishing moves by 55% with Mastery from typical gear. And lastly, one of the new spec specific talents that we can expect to see in Legion for Subtlety spec is called Relentless Strikes. It's going to be a passive, and it's going to cause us to generate 40 energy whenever we enter Stealth. And well guys, that pretty much does it for the changes that we know about so far for rogues. Like I said in my previous video, I'm going to be coming out with more and more Legion content as more and more stuff is released. And hopefully we get in the beta so we could actually check out some of these changes firsthand. From what we know so far, I'm looking forward to a lot of these changes. I don't think we've ever seen an overhaul of this scale before, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see how Legion turns out in terms of combat alone. But I want to know what you guys think. Are you looking forward to these changes, or do you think that Blizzard went a little bit too far with some of them? Let me know down in the comments. And of course, as always, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you next time.